Hello guys, today is the last episode of season 2 of the Grow Your Mind podcast. It is called Get Your Daily Dose. In it, the 11-year-old host asks a fantastic question. What would make today awesome? So what would make your day awesome? Have a think about it and try and make it happen. Young and old, we are never too old for play. And the opposite of play is not work, just so we know and we're all clear on that. So what I want to do today is share some books that I believe really complement the messaging of joy, love, savouring, and really doing the things that ignite us. So thought I'd begin with two of my absolute favourites, The Good Egg and The Bad Seed. Both are written by Jory John and illustrations by Pete Oswald. They're hilarious. And the good egg is cracking under the pressure of being good all the time and realises he's just got to let it go and he doesn't have to take on everyone's issues. And the bad seed is just so humorous because the bad seed has kind of backed himself into a corner of being bad all the time. But really, he's actually quite good under all of that. Now, the other books that I love in terms of promoting joy and wonder and curiosity, good old Elmer, the patchwork elephant. It's called Elmers Walk. I love it because Elmer is trying to show all the animals all the really cool and interesting things around her, and all the other animals are like, hey, way too busy for this. An example is she points out a log and says, wow, that log looks a lot like a crocodile. And the crocodile's like, whatever, Elmer, we've got things to do. It's a really great book. Again, for young and old, it could be my catchphrase for young and old. I've also often talked about Ty Snaith. I absolutely love her books. This one is called You Might Find Yourself. It's all about using creativity and imagination to take you to where you want to do, where you want to be, what you want to do, the things that you might notice and see when you slow down again. Another fantastic joy-building book. Things that bring me joy are books like this. It's called Big Ideas for Curious Minds. It's an introduction to philosophy. There's so many beautiful links here with Grow Your Mind. And one of the questions again on the podcast is, what's an interesting fact you know? Because learning can bring on so much joy. And I love this page here. It's on page 79. It says, things that are hard that I would like to learn one day. Make a list of things that you would like to learn to do, as well as what you would like to do with your new skill. Great book. Keep going. You've also heard me talk many a time about this fantastic book. I have been given about 8 copies, so no need to give me any more, although I do love giving them on to other people that I love. I love this page particularly. It says, I've discovered something better than cake. No, you haven't, said the boy. I have, replied the mole. What is it? A hug. It lasts longer. This book brings everybody joy. Trust me. And remember, guys, you can download one of our podcast journals and do fun things like this with your students or your kids. Can you spot the 9 differences? Look, there's our Dose of Wellbeing poster here and here. And there's fantastic things in here like a crack the code as well. Look how fun that looks. And finally, guys, this is one of my last little spiels about the podcast, and it's the end of the season. Just really want to thank those incredible kids for being part of this podcast and giving their energy and their love and their wisdom and their enthusiasm to every episode. I am full of gratitude. And if you would like to see more podcast episodes in the future, we desperately need your support. We love doing it, we love giving back, and we would love to keep promising it every year that we are able to listen to the community and what they would like for us to be talking about. For instance, this season has seen us talk about gender equality and grief and climate change, and we've already had requests for a season 3. But we need your support. So you can jump onto our website and you can become a pretend band member. Fancy that. And know that you're giving back as well. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the books. See you later.